Scorpios, your unknown for 2025 is you guys being able to pick up the pieces when things fall apart. Like, you guys have mastered getting shit done and putting things together and turning it into something beautiful. This is something that you acquired from all of the lessons that you've been through life up until this year, 24. And so, with that being said, you guys are being basically, you guys are walking into 25, reflecting on your stability, looking towards how you can go further. Okay, and I think one of the biggest lessons for you guys is really learning how to get over conflict and still be successful and not allow that to block you or stop you. And that's what your strength is. Your strength is being unstoppable, Scorpio. Okay, period. Like, you are indestructible. Okay, that's what you're known for. Your tough exterior. And I feel like a lot of the lessons that you went through in 24 was not only about your strength on your external level, but strengthening you or reminding you of your strength on the internal level. Oh my gosh, I can't even speak. And a lot of that has happened through a lot of traumatic transformations for you. You guys have lost a lot. You took a lot of losses. You know what I'm saying? You might have lost a lot of connections. You might have, you know what I'm saying, disconnected with certain people, places, things. You know what I mean? But a lot of the disconnect was hurtful. But it was hurtful to help remind you of how deeply it is that you feel, Scorpio. Like, you need to understand that these feelings that you have, these intensities that you go through, is a part of your intuition. It's a part of who you are. Okay, you guys are very, very intuitive, and with that, you have to be careful of who you keep around you, who you invest your time and energy into, and you know what I'm saying. Don't be so quick to give somebody the benefit of the doubt when they, you know what I'm saying, basically showed you who they are. Okay. Um, One of the things you guys need to be careful of and look out for, okay, is your ability to nurture. I feel like you guys, you guys love really hard, and because of that, you kind of take on a lot of problems from other people, things that, you know what I'm saying, have negative influence or negative energy attached to it. And you know what I'm saying? Y'all are protective. So you want to protect what belongs to you. And kudos to that, except for when it interferes in your life. Okay? Your biggest challenge going into 25 is to leave people where they are. Don't take on more than you should, because a lot of the time, Scorpio, you help people to a fall. You help people to a point where people's problems become your problems, and you could have just got out of your own issues, and now here you go back into some other shit that's unnecessary because you decided to help somebody else out. Okay, and then somebody else's shit became more shit that was added on to shit that you probably didn't want to be a part of, probably could have saved yourself a lot of headache from, but because you love and you're defensive, you know what I'm saying, especially when it comes to the people that you care about. Defensive, possessive, obsessive, you know what I'm saying? You take whichever one fits. But because of that quality that you guys have, you allow a lot of bullshit to enter into your life that don't have nothing to do with you. Let me tell you why this becomes a problem. Although we love this trait about you guys, it becomes a problem because you now are blocking other people from their karmic lessons because you want to save them. Okay? Sometimes saving somebody is allowing them to step in shit. Okay? Because only when they step in shit will they realize that it's time to clean your shit off. Okay? Clean that shit off. Okay? Before you go anywhere else, you might want to take care of that. And a lot of the times, people not doing that because you want to go save them. You know what I'm saying? And then you end up stepping in the shit that they were supposed to step in. And now you gotta go clean your shit. You know what I'm saying? So, to avoid all of this, especially when it comes to your feelings and your emotions, because a lot of times you take on other people's problems and they disregard your feelings as to what it is that you did for them or how you went about doing it for them. Okay? Like, they tend to make it seem like it's not that big of a deal, or they didn't ask you to. This is something that you volunteered to do, which that is like a big pet peeve for y'all. Like, don't downgrade what I did for you. Okay? Like, you got me fucked up. Okay? So, especially if you identify as a male. If you identify as a male, Scorpio, This is very specific, but this could be like your mom, or this could be somebody that's like a mother figure to you that's a little bit overbearing. Okay, it's time for you to start putting yourself first. If this is someone who you share children with, you know what I'm saying, this could be somebody who really doesn't want to work. They want you to take care of them for real. If that is the case, um you know what I'm saying, you gotta start to put your foot down. Like, I get that you want to be the provider and you want to, you know what I'm saying, the source of stability and all that other stuff, but you gotta let people like handle shit on their own. You can't keep on walking into codependent issues and situations. Okay, it's stopping you from being creative because you can't genuinely flow the way that you want to. And when your feelings are repressed, you can't be creative. And then you become really negative, and then you get emotionalist, and that's when the stingers, and then the stingers come out. Everybody gets stung, and everybody want to come at Scorpio like, why? No, it's a Scorpion. No. Mm-mm. This is why you shouldn't have played with me. But Scorpio, like, there really isn't like a level button for you. Okay, it's like you go from here to here. You guys kind of go a little bit off the deep end. So people don't really know how to express themselves, and because of that, it just makes more sense for you not to even don't do it. Just don't put yourself in anybody. Don't be Captain Save or nobody. Okay, that's it. Just don't. Um, your advice, the best advice that I could give you, besides not overburdening yourself, keep yourself surrounded with people who are going to support you. Keep yourself surrounded with people who vibe the way that you do, support the things that you do. You know what I'm saying? Can flow with you. If you feel like you're forcing something, or you gotta force somebody to, you know what I'm saying, to get with the program. Like, if somebody is not naturally clicking with you, just separate yourself. You don't have to make any excuses. You don't owe anybody any explanations. Y'all Scorpios, y'all don't explain yourselves anyway. But you know what I'm saying? Do what works for you. Do what feels good, genuinely. Because sometimes, you know what I'm saying, y'all don't really like to be crowded with so much people, especially when it's unnecessary. And that's because you feel people's emotions. And so when you're around people who don't really, you know what I'm saying, have that drive and that fight like you do, and, you know what I'm saying, are ready to push themselves forward and actually be motivated, you tend to like adapt to other people's yucky ass residual juju energy, and you don't need that. Okay, so just keep people around you that is going to support you and be there for you, and don't put yourself in obligations, like unhealthy obligations, meaning that just because somebody sticks around doesn't mean that that person is loyal to you. Know the difference between loyalty and obligation. People who are looking for opportunities, you know what I'm saying, like, know who really has your back. Don't keep yourself in toxic situations or surrounded by people with toxic habits, like, you know, people who have to drink every night, or, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying, like, take certain type of extracurricular enhancements. Okay, like, I'm not gonna really go too much into that, but you know what I'm talking about. Like, if it's something that's not your niche and a person around you does it all the time, like, and then you all of a sudden see yourself start to pick up on certain things, because you guys, you do like the taboo things. Y'all like stuff that people ain't supposed to be really doing too much. I like that, the unknown, like the dangerous walks. That's y'all. Don't let it stop you from being productive. Don't let it interfere with your evolution. Okay, that is the biggest warning for you, because this devil card right here is exactly what that's talking about. Okay, walking into, you know, forbidden realms, or going against your, you know what I'm saying, like going outside of your boundaries, or, you know what I'm saying, just stepping outside of your comfort zone. Even though Scorpios don't do nothing that makes them uncomfortable, but at the same time, y'all are some daredevils, and y'all are that, like, I bet you I will do it. Don't think I won't. You know what I'm saying? Just be careful of that. And be careful of responding to things impulsively, because you guys, that temper, okay? Sometimes people don't deserve a reaction. Certain things don't deserve a response. You know what I'm saying? There's strength in that. You don't gotta show people that you know what I'm saying, that you Scorpio, and you gotta, no. It's okay. It's easier for you to keep that energy than to, you know what I'm saying, lash out and then end up in some type of legal trouble. So just be mindful of that, guys. That's all I'm saying. Okay? It's your girl IE. You already know what to do. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can send me a DM. I do not reach out, so please do not get scammed. Okay? I am available for like at any point in time. You guys just have to hit me up and inquire about the times that I have available. But I do late night hours. Do me a favor, like this video, share, and follow so you can get more updates for when I'm back on here and I don't get lost in the algorithm. Share, because it's always love when you share, and sharing is free. Okay? I love y'all. Till next time.